Today we are not only going on a hike up a hill, we're doing it twice, and we're going to be testing out the new camera bag. Yes, that's right, we've got a new camera bag, and this camera bag was kindly sent to us by K&F. We're going to be testing it today to see, first of all, can it carry all of my heavy equipment comfortably? And second of all, is it all of the things it says it is, such as weatherproof, and is it comfortable? And wow, that's a really cool car. Sorry, his windshield was like green. There's a tractor, we're really in the countryside. The hills starting to take a toll on the cars, having to plow up them. I'm excited to climb this hill. I've never climbed it before, so I'm hoping we're gonna get some really cool shots. We're gonna have a nice challenge, a nice hike, and as I say, we'll see if this camera bag is the best camera bag. And we managed to park up. There's no sign saying I can't park there, so in Britain, that means it should be fine. If we do get a fine, not ideal, but fingers crossed, we'll be okay. Now I have a map, and the map starts at this little cafe here. The map isn't very detailed, however, and in no time at all, we are already climbing a steep hill, but it's opened up to this very open field. So first of all, I want to say I love the style of this backpack. I feel very cool wearing it. It's very neat and compact, and it's actually my first official photography backpack. Before, in all my other videos, I've just used regular backpacks, and there's definitely an advantage to having a real camera bag made for cameras. It's super supportive with really squishy arms here, which honestly, I feel so comfortable right now compared to any other backpack I've worn, and a nice waistband that can hug your waist and take all of that weight off your shoulders. You can also undo these if you prefer having the weight on your shoulders. I personally like the weight on my waist. It's got a very neat profile, and it retains its square shape, which is really nice when you're hiking. Again, regular backpacks will bulge and deform, whereas this is super neat. So, looking at the pockets, first of all, we've got these two pockets on the waistband. There is the rain cover in this one. This rain cover you can put over the camera bag, and it waterproofs it, so all of your gear will be protected. And on this side, I have my mid-morning snack. So I have a packet of mini cheddars. And before we go any further, I want to say a huge thank you to Kent Faith for sending us this backpack. That being said, this video is completely unsponsored. I'm not paid to say anything. All of the opinions are my own, and this is a genuine test in the wild outdoors. So even if you go hiking and climbing up crazily steep slopes, crikey, I don't know why I decided to get this. You can make sure you're getting the top camera equipment. Kent Faith, in my opinion, are a fantastic photography company, and if you want to go along there and buy any of their equipment, there is a coupon which lasts until the end of 2025, Toby. Use that at the checkout and get 20% off any of your camera equipment. Let's get back to the video. On the side of the bag here, you'll see I've got my tripod that clips in, and you can clip another one on the other side if you want to. There's also a bunch of toggles and attachment areas around the entire backpack. There's some on these kind of holders as well. They're all over the front. There's clips everywhere. There's two bottle holders on either side if you want two bottles instead of a tripod, or your tripod fits in your bag. So let's look at the pockets. First of all, up the top here, there is this nice solid protective kind of protection casing over this front pocket, and inside I have my map. It's really good for storing flat things because this stays flat. There's also two pockets here where I've got batteries and SD cards. Moving behind that, we have the main compartment. And in here, if we just unclip a couple of bits, we can open it right up, and you can see everything we've got. So we've got my Canon 7D Mark II and Sigma 150 to 600mm lens, which is a huge camera. So to be able to fit that in here, obviously I've customized these kind of walls, is great. Here is where my Canon 250D would go, which is what I'm currently filming this on, so that's normally full. I've got some binoculars here, and then down the bottom, we can open up this pocket, and it shows this lowered floor. Now, this floor originally was up above this zip, but I moved it down lower to get that big lens in, and we've got my tripod head for the huge tripod here. This is one of my favorite features this is a little holdall that can come out of the backpack, and this is my vlogging kit. And because it can come in and out, if I want to go somewhere and just take my vlogging kit, I have everything I need here. I've got my gimbal, my microphones, my mounts, my Insta360, my selfie stick, my chargers, and so that is super handy for shooting things on the go. It also acts as support for everything else above it. There's again some more little pockets here. There's pockets everywhere. You can make it so customizable. And as I say, I spent like literally hours sitting, trying out all of these different kind of variations to get my lenses and stuff fitting, because this huge lens is a bit of a challenge to get in. Here's a clip of me just, sitting on my bedroom floor trying. But as you see, we got it eventually, and now everything fits in and is super protected. So it's time to take it out and test it for carrying things over long distances, up and down hills. It is actually insane how high we are already. This first climb must be the steepest because, that was a short climb up a very steep slope, and down there you can see the roundabout. We were at that roundabout. We're parked actually just to the right of it. The cars are so tiny. I love tiny cars. I once went to a friend's house and he was living in like the tallest block of flats ever, and looking down on like the tiny roundabout, it looked like toy cars. Absolutely loved it. You've probably noticed this awesome and funny Shutter Up photography shirt. This is one of my own designs, and you can go and get your own on my Etsy shop. The link will be in the description. Crazy view, such a crazy view. The weather today is so nice. It is bright sun. You wouldn't know that over the weekend there was 30-mile-per-hour winds, and some of us were camping. If you've been camping over the past few weekends, then I can relate to the crazy winds, the rain, and it was absolutely exhausting. Now the sun is just hot, even though we're up on a hill, which is where you'd expect to feel the wind. I keep on slipping. There's a bunch of kind of loose rock, but we're about to go in to some trees, and then there'll be a bit of shade, and I'm gonna have my mid-hike snack. Those mini cheddars, oh, I cannot wait. Also, anyone who's new to this channel will have no idea what my face looks like because of all this hat and glasses. Hi guys, my name's Toby if you haven't been here before, and I've been doing wildlife photography on YouTube for the last 4 years, doing a bunch of gear reviews, doing a bunch of testing videos, going out. Recently we've done a lot of car camping adventures, so if you haven't seen them, go check them out, and there are more coming. Right, that's enough of that. Let's eat. I've been wandering through this kind of wooded area now for a while and come to this opening where there's at least 6 paths going off. There's one up there, one down there, one down there, one down there. One I came from, that might be 5. Maybe I can't count, but it's looking really cool. I love this kind of openness. I can imagine taking a bike out here or something would be really cool. I can't do mountain biking, or at least I never have, but I'm loving all the different environments we're seeing on this walk. We've got hills, we've done steep slopes, we've done fields, we've got forests. who knows what we're gonna find next. I'm a strong walker and I'm losing my breath. This is steep. This is really steep. This walk has actually got to insane levels. My legs genuinely shaking. I'm having to take this so slowly because, wow, yeah, they're shaking a lot. Obviously, I'm carrying my entire photography gear load with me today. I've got about 18 kilograms of camera gear on my back, including things that if I was planning on going on a hike like this to have fun, I wouldn't carry, but today it's a testing video, so I'm testing it with all my equipment. The funny thing is, even though my legs are genuinely killing me, my shoulders and back are perfectly fine. I feel like I've hardly carried a backpack. My old backpacks used to hurt so much more than this camera bag. So it's serving its function fantastically. My legs are just, yeah, really tired. And obviously the bag is heavy. I can't deny that. There's a red kite just over these power lines. Now, something which I think is fascinating about this bag is all the access points. I found just now, there's actually a zip along this side here, which means I could access a laptop or a screen or even the main compartment from the side there. The only bone I have to pick is that on the website it says that it's anti-theft because of the back access, and as far as I can see, that side slot for like a laptop is the only back access I can see. And on the back of this bag, you may be able to see, people could, in theory, just walk up behind you and unzip them. Now that's the case with many backpacks, but I don't quite think it's completely anti-theft. I'm crazy hungry. I have not eaten except for that mini Cheddar's packet. So it's well after lunchtime. Gonna have a quick wild snack. There's a bunch of blackberries here. Actually, very tasty, and they're nice and in the wild, so I don't have to worry about pollution or anything. We survived. Just about. The sweat patches are real. I am genuinely, absolutely knackered. That was one of the best hikes I have done in a long time. And next time, I won't be bringing things like the huge tripod and stuff because I did not pack for a hike like that. Equally, my shoulders, they did start to ache after a bit because it was ridiculously long, but honestly, I'm very impressed with this backpack. It did a fantastic job at making that journey comfortable and fun, yet challenging. So, as I say, the link for this is in the description, and use the code Toby to get 20% off anything you buy from Kent Faith. It's super worth it. 20% off camera equipment is a bargain. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, hit that like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.